Test 1, 2. Hey. And we're live. We're making music today. I gotta post about this on Instagram so that people know I'm live. Monday on music. I'm listening to Matt music. I heard that new music. What is that, a Memphis accent? Something along that. Music. Yeah, exactly. Music on Monday. Posting the link on the Instagram. How's everybody's day been, though? You shared the Hark the Herald vid to everyone so they know what peak is. Thank you. Thank you for being a part of the good cause here. We're all trying our best here. Christmas. It's the Christmas season. We got to get everybody in the Christmas spirit. We got to get everybody to feel the Christmas spirit permeating through the air at this very moment. Are you a saint or a Grinch? Oh. We are going to be doing another episode on the Jersey song series today. That's what we're going to be working on. I'm going to turn my camera on so that you can see my freshly washed hair. Hello everybody. I look so chopped. I'm unk and I'm chopped. I'm unked. I'm unk. I'm chopped. I'm making a Discord message right now. I don't even use Discord. I don't even want to use this. I do use Discord, but I don't want to use Discord. I don't like using Discord. Anyways, how you doing, chicken eater? Bro got a Discord message. Yeah, for real. What's up with that? Why am I getting the Discord message? I don't even be looking at that, John. I'm not trying to. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to use Discord. Just kidding. Yo, okay, so that's weird. Okay, now, all right, Joe. Now I see you because you're, for whatever reason, you don't appear in top chat. So I'm gonna add you as a moderator. That's very odd. By the way, for those of you who don't know, Joe, he's in a lot of my videos. He is the fellow with the curly hair and glasses in a lot of my videos. That's who Joe there is, and he is in my most recent video as well. Check it out. We are, if you haven't seen it already, Hark the Herald Angels Sing. Check my YouTube channel. We recorded it last night, and I edited it last night. I stayed up till like 2, 3 in the morning just to get the video done, color graded, and shipped out the door. And now it was done. He was also behind the camera a lot of the time. He often holds the camera for most of my videos. Am I good? How was my sleep? Not very good, because guess what time I woke up this morning? 9 o'clock. I mean, it's not that bad, but I wish I spent more time in bed. My dad jostled me out of bed. He said, "Are we going to the gym today?" I was like, yes. You can't say no. You can't say no to that. It's not an option. You can't say no. There's only quitters say no. Just kidding. I respect your decision. If you decide not to invest in your personal health to invest in your mental health. But anyways, I'm talking a lot. I just got the camera on. I'm warming up the voice right now. I'm warming up the voice right now. I'm warming up the banter because like I literally did not get a. You're right though. I didn't get a good enough sleep for me to be able to just hop on and just start talking. So right now I'm just warming up. Right now I'm just like. Also, another thing that happened on Friday, I saw a concert. On Friday, I saw Spiritbox play in Lancaster, and I yelled the entire night. I screamed the entire night because Periphery opened up, and I was just like, I was like, I know all these words to every song. Same with Spiritbox. It was awesome. Got to hang out with those guys after the show. That was cool. But you can hear my voice is like a little gravelly, right? There's a little there's like a you could probably hear the tone of my voice here. Because after that Spiritbox show, I was like, oh, cooked. If you know Spiritbox and you know the song "Circle with Me," like every show that whenever they play that song, the whole crowd sings "This could all be yours," and I was like screaming at the top of my lungs. Anyway, I'm warming up the throat. Let's change over to the main screen just so we know what we're working with here. Nico, welcome back. Great job on the song and video. Also, hello. I saw your comment. I like that you. I saw your comment on the video. It's on the Instagram video. I think it was. Yeah. I think it's very funny that you censored that word. Because some people are afraid of it. So you're being respectful to. You're being respectful for those who may be easily affected by unemployment. I'm eat a ginger eat a ginger for throat. I said eat a ginger root for throat. I mean it's the same thing. Ginger is a root. Eat a ginger for throat. Or I just have like an entire ginger root here, skin on, just like biting into it. Yummy. Yummy ginger with the skin on. Delicious. I will not be doing that. And also, I will change this chat to live chat because now I know that top chat like straight up drops people's comments for some reason. So like I miss people's comments. I need to color this. I need to color code this real quick. I like drums to be orange. I like keyboards to be this color. No, that's not true. I like them to be that color. That's correct. These are guitars. And these can be red. I could be red. I could be green. I could be yellow. Whatever that song is. Yeah. Anybody know what I'm talking about? Vocals are what color? I guess vocals can be that color. I don't. What is this track doing here? What's on it? Nothing. Okay, that can go away because I don't know why that's there. Oh, it's probably there because I was gonna track something. I can be brown, I can be blue, I can be violet sky. That's the line. Who made that? No judgment if you like it, but who made that? Very interesting. Very interesting piece of art there. Anyway. I'm going to test the audio here real quick. Because if you are a frequent watcher of my Music Mondays streams, you'll know that my interface loves to like crap itself Every time I change it to a different project for some reason. Throughout the stream, Keenan will slowly pick off pieces of Cameron Liu as a sore throat remedy. We can only watch in horror as Keenan's voice gradually gets better. Exactly. I'm like taking every time I eat a piece of ginger root, my phone becomes more telephony and in character, and my music becomes more low fidelity as a result. Cannot hear that. I know that you cannot hear that because I don't see the meter moving at all. Very interesting to me. Why doing this? Why have you done this? That is very strange. That just, I guess, yeah, I know why. Because, never mind. I'm not even going to explain it. It's not even worth giving the time of day. Oh, there it is. This is what it sounds like, and I don't know if I tuned this vocal yet. Oh shoot, I definitely did not. All right, well you get to hear a raw vocal now, so. Pennies are running down to Ocean County. When summer comes, it's down to LBI. And when it's brick out there, I'll leave old Barney, taking the GSP for homeward drives. I wanna go to Six Flags, Great Adventure, and take a dip way down the shore in Point Pleasant. Lakewood is home to lots of Jewish people, and the Todd Father calls this place home too. Much of the county's covered in pine barrens. Yeah, Ocean County's got a lot for you. It's probably one of the shortest ones I've ever done, but like I can't really think of anything else to say about Ocean County, New Jersey. You know anything about Ocean County, New Jersey? Let's look at a map actually. I want to show since I realize that I have a lot of people who watch my videos that don't know anything about New Jersey. We'll do a little geography lesson here. See. So this is a map of Philadelphia. Wow. This is where Philadelphia is. You can see that it has my location just straight up displayed right there. I'm gonna turn that off so that I don't dox myself. But I do live in South Jersey. That's correct. And in this general area is where I live. Anyway, you don't know anything about New Jersey? Yes. I think a lot of people don't know anything about New Jersey, but New Jersey looks like this. This is the state of New Jersey. You can see that it's right next to New York City up here, and down here it's right next to Philadelphia. As you can see from where I live down here in this area, I live pretty close to Philadelphia. I'm actually from Philadelphia. I'm from this neighborhood, Oxford Circle. This is the neighborhood that I'm from in Philadelphia, which is this. This is what Philadelphia looks like. And of course, Philadelphia is at this side of Pennsylvania. This Pennsylvania is very, very big. It's like a square. And Philadelphia is down here, right at the bottom right corner, which is very interesting because the entire rest of Pennsylvania is like, hates us because we're the biggest city. And the capital's here of Pennsylvania, Harrisburg. That's the capital of the state. And in the middle of the state, there's a town called State College, and that's where Penn State is. State College, right in the middle. Right in the middle. This little thing here, these little squiggles, by the way, that's part of the Appalachian Mountain Range, and the part in Pennsylvania is called the Pocono Mountains, which are here-ish. Poconos are generally on this side, right? I don't know about this side. I don't know if that's the Poconos, but the Poconos are over here in this side. Right, where I don't know if you can see my mouse cursor. Anyways, little geography lesson, but And in context, this is Virginia. I know we have some Virginia folks down here. This is the East Coast of the United States. New Jersey is in here. And the county that this song is about is in this area, right? This is Ocean County. Ocean County looks like this. It's quite big. Comparatively, there's a county up north called Hudson County, and that looks like that. Very small. There's also another teeny tiny one somewhere up here. I think Essex, maybe. Essex is, I think, pretty small. Essex County. No, I was wrong. It's somewhere up here. There's a very tiny one, but Ocean County is quite big. Look at that. And there's a couple towns in here that on the song that I mentioned. First of all, Ocean County is really well known for a couple shore towns. It's really known for being a part of the Jersey Shore. You might have heard of the Jersey Shore. Jersey Shore, the Jersey Shore is a very popular tourist destination. And you were correct in surmising that the Ocean County is next to the ocean. You're correct in that. And it being by the ocean means there's a lot of cool beaches here. And a couple of the most famous beaches here, of course, Long Beach, but the big one is this whole strip. This is called Long Beach Island, and locals often call it LBI. LBI is what they call it, which is, of course, LBI, of course, just stands for Long Beach Island, and Long Beach Island is this whole island that stretches from this little tip all the way up to this Barnegat. Now, of course, I think this is artificial, so they've split it in half. But yeah, this is a very popular tourist destination, and some would even consider LBI itself to be the heart of the Jersey Shore, right? So this is what we're singing about. Now, of course, the New Jersey is not just the shore, right? Ocean County, especially. Ocean County also includes some towns like Lakewood. Lakewood has a huge, as I mentioned in the song, there's a very big Jewish population. It's a sort of a more well-off area. Lakewood is quite nice. Up here, within the boundaries of Ocean County, we have our Six Flags in the area, which is Six Flags Great Adventure. That's what the Six Flags of this general area is, Six Flags in this general tri-state area, Pennsylvania, New Jersey, New York, maybe Delaware even. That's where our Six Flags is right here in this part of Ocean County. Rest in peace, King Dakar. Exactly. King Dakar was here. There was a King Dakar. I don't know if King Dakar was just one coaster or multiple coasters, but the King Dakar, the coaster that was here, is no longer. Other things of note here. Barnegat Township, of course, right? Tom's River is an important, not, I wouldn't say important, but it's notable. I would call Tom's River notable. Yeah, they've got like a main street. It's quite bustling. It's not like a big town. Another town that I name drop. Look at this town, Brick Township. Brick is often home to a lot of vacation homes, and there's a lot of vacation homes in Brick from like people from Philly or New Jersey or New York or from other parts of the area. A lot of people live in Brick, because it's just simply it's a stone's throw away from like Point Pleasant, and the beach is here. And finally, that's the last town that I want to talk about is Point Pleasant. Point Pleasant is a beach town. Lots of people are from there. And I mention it in the song. And Kirsten Dunst is from Point Pleasant. And back to the Brick Township. I make a pun in the song. I say, when it's brick out, they all leave Old Barney. And of course, Old Barney is the nickname of Barnegat, right? When it's brick out. If you're not familiar with that slang, that just means it's cold. When it's brick, it's cold. But anyway, that's enough of me ranting about New Jersey. That's just to give you guys a rundown of what exactly I'm even talking about with this song. This is the Ocean County song, that we're working on. Let's listen to it one more time, and then we'll do some work here. When summer comes, it's down to LBI. And when it's break out, they'll leave old Barney, taking the GSP for homeward drives. I wanna go to Six Flags, great adventure, and take a dip way down the shore in Point Pleasant. Lakewood is home to lots of Jewish people, and it's our father called this place home too. Much of the county's covered in pine barrens. Yeah, Ocean County's got a lot for you. I really like the way that this one sounds so far. The big difference that this song has from the other stuff that I do is that the type of electric piano that I use is very different. Mark, welcome in. What's up? What's good? We're working right now on our Ocean County song. This is the next part of my New Jersey series that I'm gonna be doing. I'll be recording it next week. Probably will come out like closer to Christmas time. So, yeah. This is what we call this kind of sound. This is what we call a Wurlitzer piano. Yeah, Nico, you gotta get an Easy Pass for sure. You're from North Jersey. Usually go around those areas to avoid tolls, like the GSP you're saying, or no, not the GSP. That's also a toll road. And the slowdowns. I always like going down to Jenkinson and Point Pleasant. Yeah, I mean, I feel like if you live in Jersey, like the Easy Pass is just a mandatory thing, especially if you want to get anywhere. I mean, I can't imagine driving on the Turnpike or the Parkway without it. You know, it just makes it so much easier, especially on the Turnpike. Because if you go on the Turnpike, you just get in the one lane that will scan your thing, and you don't even have to slow down. You just go straight shot whenever there's no traffic on the Turnpike. But that's just me. I personally, that's just how I do. All right. This is kind of bothering me. These are my best takes, but I didn't sing them. Okay, so I will tune them right now. Let's do some tuning here. Let me bring this down. Let's do some tuning. And I'll show you guys how I like to tune. Pennies are running down an Ocean County. So we're using Melodyne. First, whenever we work in Melodyne, we'd make the transfer first. Taking the GSP for homeward drives. I wanna go to Six Flags, great adventure. I should do a college series next where I make songs about colleges. That might be fun. I was thinking about like what potential other series I could do that have the same sort of scale after I'm done Jersey. Jersey's gonna still take like another year or two, but universities or colleges would be pretty cool. I also thought about like maybe different neighborhoods in Philadelphia. Like I'm not gonna ever set out to like do every single neighborhood, but I'm gonna do songs about neighborhoods that like seem interesting. Like, you know, the Juniata song. That'd be funny. We'll see where I go with that one. Anyway, here's what Melodyne looks like. This is what most people in the industry use to tune. So when people say that like a lot of when any famous artists say they don't use autotune, what they really mean is they don't use they don't use the software known as Autotune by the company named Antares. But they often are using either Wavestune or most often Melodyne, which allows you to do like shifts like this, or even flex pitch in Logic. But flex pitch just is okay; it's not that great. But the beauty of Melodyne is that their algorithm just sounds so real, and it also adds like a little like shimmer at the top, even if you don't change any pitches, right? And then you can do really natural sounding like nudges like this. Like I'm not even locking this to the 440 grid. I'm just like kind of nudging things that sound a little off. When summer comes, it's down to LB. You know, like, and there's stuff that I'm not even going to be changing. You know, stuff that I'm leaving as is because like I sang them nicely. You know. And when it's brick out there, I'll leave. This one is weird though because it is detecting like this huge variation in pitch, which I guess is from my vibrato, but that one I hit it a little too low and I kind of scoop, which I don't mean to do. So I'm just like slightly adjusting the pitch drift they call it. That sounds a little unnatural, so let's reduce that a little bit. Yahoo! Monday fun. Welcome in, Slice. Charlie Problem, pull the lever, you save 1,000 debt collectors, but all your current debt gets removed. Yeah, why not? Everybody wins in that scenario. Six Flags, great adventure. And take a yes, Melodyne was on sale. Melodyne Essential, right? When Melodyne went on sale for $25 like a week ago. Yeah, I should have gotten it. I think, is it still on sale? Melodyne, Your Honor. It's like I have an older version. Oh, look at that. Still on sale. Well, I gotta get that. I'm like buying it off Sweetwater right now. Hey buddy, what's good? Great vid this morning. I'm gonna excuse a Riz. Yeah, exactly. I was wondering if someone would catch that. I say because in the original song it's Risen with healing in his wings, and I kind of like put a little sauce on Risen. Like half intentional, half non-intentional. I think it's funny. Anticipating the Sweetwater agent repeatedly contacting us 3 weeks after the purchase. Exactly. They're gonna be like, so how are you enjoying that? The strat is though, get the get it off Sweetwater and then go to plugin boutique and then get the upgrade from essential to assistant. I think that's the strat. Hold on. Actually, low key, I'm gonna look at it, see if that is even possible, because I think plugin boutique has Melodyne for Melodyne upgrade to from essential to assistant. For $50. Well, actually, on Plugin Boutique, you could have just bought it outright for $75. I'm just checking. Right now. I'm literally looking at the deal there on Plugin Boutique. Yeah, $74 actually. You can get Melodyne 5 Assistant on Plugin Boutique for $74. Wow. I might have to get that. What's my favorite color? It's orange. Orange is my favorite color. Green is not a creative color. Anybody remember that one? Remember that video? And take a dip way down the shore in Point Pleasant. By the way, this is not tuned. I just hit that. What color would I prefer to wear? Green. I'm finding that like greens and blues look good on me. And maybe like maroons, but like red does not look good on me, I don't think. Home to even orange looks terrible on me too. Lots of Jewish people, and what color would I prefer to wear on my head? A tan. I like tan hats, like very make more pastel, off-white, faded colors. Father calls this place his home to much of the county's covered in pine barrens. Yeah, Ocean County's got a lot for you. What's my head size? I don't know. For you. It's like 27 inches, I think, around. I don't know. I don't remember the last time I measured it. I don't even remember the value that would have been. All right, I think that vocal is tuned enough. Cool. And then we'll do a transfer on this one. Take a dip way down the shore in Point Pleasant. We'll do a little bit of work on here because this is the trick to tuning though. Like you don't want to tune everything like right to the grid, especially if you have double vocals, because the sound of a double is the detune sound, right? The detuned effect. So you don't want everything to be perfectly on the because you'd lose some of the chorusing. you just kind of nudge everything so that like the beating is not too intense, or you can dial in the amount of like dissonance beating. And by beating I mean like when you have two different frequencies that are slightly off, the difference between the harmonics that cancel each other out create a difference in perceived like loudness, where it sounds like it's like ooh 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 ooh, like a beat. That's why they call it beating, right? When my frequencies be dry beating. Did I say that? No, I didn't. Maya he, Maya who, Maya ha, Maya ha ha. Okay, that's cool for the vocals. Well, how about this? You'll get to see me track some background vocals live. What do y'all think about that? I think that'd be funny. All right, let's give it a shot. Let's give it a whirl. Let's do some background vocals here. Mike, you'll hear me sing some live stuff. Should I even sing today? Because like my voice is shot, but I think I can. I think I can at least like hold a note. Like my voice isn't too bad. It's still like recovering, but can we look forward to a Numa Numa remake from Keychain anytime soon? Maybe. And also, if you guys don't know, Slice often calls me Keychain, but that's my nickname. That's my rap name, Keychain. And you can actually find. I mentioned this a couple streams ago, but I think it was you, Buddy. I think Buddy said something about like, oh, I like this song. What is this song? Did you make this? And I mentioned that that's my alias for when I make electronic music, Keychain, right? Bro raps. I've tried. I'm not great. That's my streamer name exactly. Keychain is my online username, given to me by. He's not in the stream, but he was here a couple of streams ago. Ian Branson. I wanna go to see. Great event. I'm trying to. So right now I'm like thinking out harmonies right now. Do I have a sword called the Keyblade? Yes, my name is Sora 2. I was created by Sam Altman-Fried, and I'm a product of OpenAI's a suite of tools. Is what I would say if I was tormented to a lifetime of strife and struggle. When animating, do I use a keyframe? I do. Am I a piece of piano? Are you? Am I a piece of a piano? Some have been known to call me that. Yeah. Actually, I'm going to look at the whirly part. Flags, great. Great adventure. Okay, I think that's what it is. Great adventure. That's gonna be the my background. I like it with the Six Flags melody. It sounds like it's it's ascending over a big drop on a roller coaster. See, you get it. See, you get it. I want to go to. It's like I'm simulating the feeling of being on King Dakar and then dropping down. Right? It's called word painting in the business. This key will unlock the earth. Now you're blowing some minds here, Slice. You're getting to the heart of the real issue at hand. You know what I'm saying? You're I can't say what I was gonna say. It's too vile. Dry beating to Zootopia? No, I shouldn't have said that. Six Flags, great adventure, great adventure. Great adventure. Six Flags. No, I don't go down. I stay on that note. One more time. Six Flags, great adventure. Six Flags. I have some latency. Let's undo that. Let's turn low latency mode on, and I will. I will mute my mic when I do this so I don't blow your ears out. Why did I mute it before I was done the message? Sorry. Sorry? I wanna go to Six Flags, great adventure, and take a dip way down the shore in Port Pleasant. Six Flags, great adventure, and take a dip way down the shore. This is my preferred way to do things, I will say, for tuning. I will tune the main vocal in Melodyne because I'm concerned about the actual artifacting and whatnot. But I will not to I will do use flex pitch on the friggin' BGVs because I don't think it matters as much. Six Flags. Flags, great adventure, and take a dip way down the shore in Port Pleasant. Nice. Okay, so that's gonna be. I want to do. I'm gonna copy this bus here. Bus. Let's get rid of these Melodyne instances, and then. All this BGVs. I have a bad habit of like just making tracks and not labeling them until it's too late and I don't know what anything is. What is this one? Oh, it's more guitar pluck. I should also like color this the actual same color as the other guitars. Oh, a different orange. No, a darker red. That's cool. Six Flags, great adventure. And actually, I will turn all of these to stereo so that I can actually start panning things. Delicious. Six Flags, great. Yeah, you name all your layers like halfway through. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. You're just in a flow state. And you're like, copy and paste, delete, copy and paste. Layer 1, layer 2, layer 3, layer 10. Actually, sorry. Oh, it's because flex pitch is off on this. That's why. Do I make many layers first and pick the one you like the most to start on? Now this must be like an art thing that like isn't quite translating. I'm not 100% sure. Because like I assume that you're talking about when you make layers, like you sketch a bunch of things, like you're sketching out your scene or whatever you're working on, and you do a bunch of sketches until like you find one that you like, and then you go on. Is that sort of like the process for you? Because if that's the case, the equivalent of that would be like the musician equivalent would be like, or songwriter equivalent would be like voice memos app. Like you make 20 blank layers and you pick one. Oh, in anticipation. Oh, okay. No. So some actually, this is funny. So some people actually do like to do something like that in like as a producer, like when you're making a track. Some people do like to have a template to like that has everything on there. I should probably do that. I just don't. I just don't do that for some reason. Every track is literally from every project is from scratch, and I just have like a bunch of preset like tracks with like stuff on it. Like this one, this preset track is an aux track that has a bunch of like smaller things in it, but this basically is like my drums, and this is the instance of the drum plugin that I use. Right, these are all my drums, and with all the like effects on it. So like this is the kick drum. It's just called basic because I think that's the default like name for this plugin's first channel. But like this, 11 or no 1073 emulation, tape emulation here. The LA2A compressor, my Fab Q, and the high frequency exciter here, and so on and so forth for everything else here. This is in one preset that I've called Steely Dan-ish drums, and I use the same preset on like Teenage Dirtbag, my Teenage Dirtbag cover. So I work that way more instead of like having just a plain straight up template. I should probably do that. I should probably make a template with the drums, the bass, the guitar, and the keys on it, because that is how I do it anyway. I end up making stuff that looks very similar, and actually I have an order that I normally put things in anyway. Like drums are at the top, or actually in Logic, top is equivalent to like left side on our mixer, and bottom is equivalent to right side, right? And so convention says you put all your drums on the left side, then the bass, then guitars, and then keys, maybe auxiliary stuff like strings or horns if you have that, and then vocals at the very end. That's the traditional convention of like ordering in a project when you're working with like instruments and acoustic instruments and stuff like that. In the electronic world, it's very different. People have their ways of doing things, but I should probably do something like that. I don't know. That's just me. Where, and I think that's probably the closest equivalent of like what you're talking about, where you have 20 blank layers is like already having like say 20 tracks that you're going to be using. But for me, I just like kind of I just have like, I start every product completely empty, and I have one blank, one audio track. Then I create like a software track, and they're like, everything comes out of that. Maybe I should change that, but it hasn't been a problem, so I think I'm in the clear here. Six Flags. Six Flags. Realistically, how many Keenans would be needed for vocals IRL? 6 probably. Yeah, six to be safe. Rich, welcome in. How you been? I stopped using templates because it kept causing issues saving projects down the line. I had that constantly repath takes and bounces. Interesting. Like because of naming conflicts and things that are like it's like projects that are same name because they're from templates. That's weird. Interesting. I that's a good reason to stop using templates too, though, to be fair. That makes me feel better about not using templates. The only reason I guess I would use a Logic template is so that like it's at 48 kilohertz by 48 sample rate by default. But naming conflicts, bad file organizing. That's real though. Like I'm terrible at organizing files. I only recently like tried to like have a system, and even then it's just like literally just like grouping things that are related to like a single project in one folder. That's it. I have like a NAS now. I built a NAS like earlier this year. And so that has encouraged me to like, okay, if you're gonna have a NAS, just like create a basic, really basic like file organization system. I have like a folder called Music Works Archive, and I just throw every MP3 bounce I've ever done, every wave bounce I've ever done, every Logic file in like a separate folder for like my Earth Keen stuff, and then the people I produce for with my business, and then the my old archival stuff from previous projects are in there too. But that's very recent because normally everything just goes to the downloads folder. Like that, maybe that's just ADHD me being like creating an ADHD pile in the digital world, as I often do in the physical as well, right? Welcome in. Great to see you. Six Flags, great adventure. Yeah, you will template VSTs and plugins. So yeah, like presets and stuff. Like that makes total sense. Never ready-made blank slate plugins out of project file. Yeah. No, I agree with you. To me, that's chaos. Like for example, this like I think that just like a template is like whatever. That's not really how it worked anyway. Like I have this preset from like my list of like user patches, and I just have a bunch of like drum patches that I don't have like a really good naming convention for. Like I have one called SD Metal 4. There's some of these that I don't even use because I just don't even have the plugins in those presets anymore. Like I know what's in those. Like this one, Modern and Massive. I don't even have that anymore. Or at least I don't have access to GGD's Modern and Massive anymore. And that's the OG Modern and Massive. But that's just me. I'm insanely disorganized. Six Flags. Wait, why is it? Six Flags. Okay, that's better. I don't know why it was like dragging like crazy. Let's see here. Six Flags. We're making another one of my Jersey songs, by the way. If you're just tuning in, for Ocean County, where the Six Flags in our area is located. So that's why I sing about Six Flags. Let's see here. What am I freaking? What was I about to do? Oh yeah, I was about to record another background vocal here. So I just did this one. This one. Yeah, today my background vocals today are gonna have a little extra grit on them, for sure. So I did the great adventure. I sang the wrong notes. What if I did this? Flags, great adventure. Great adventure. Have I ever been to Gunnison Beach? Have you been to that part of Gunnison Beach? Hold on. Let's go back here real quick and check out Gunnison Beach. Where is Gunnison Beach? Oh, it's in Monmouth County here, up near Sandy Hook. Gunnison Beach. I am not familiar with what you mean by that part. Please enlighten me. Is it a nude beach or something? The naked people up here? I know there's a nude beach up in Pier somewhere. Or no, is it somewhere? It's somewhere here. I know there's a nude beach there, but let me know. Well, I just started recently naming my files things that actually pertain to their contents instead of and remember each of the scrambled letters. That is so real. It took me forever to get to that point as well. Is so real. So look, it's even to this day though. I will just name a project something that kind of pertains to what it is, but then just misspell it, so like it's just not searchable at all. And I have to search for it because like I don't I don't know where I keep them. I just hit save and I'm like, oh, that's going somewhere. And probably to my Logic folder, but. This is too, whatever this line is too this crazy, causing some phasing issues. I'm gonna slightly detune these. And take a yeah, that's better. It's a little bit more of that chorus effect that I'm looking for. Six Flags, great adventure. Six Flags, great adventure. Go to Six Flags, great adventure. Great adventure. Six Flags, great adventure. Yeah, that's the line. Six Flags, great. Six Flags, great adventure. That's the C, B flat, A. Yes. I'm gonna mute again so I record. And I don't blow your ears out. I wanna go to Six Flags, great adventure, and take a dip way down the shore in Point Pleasant. Six Flags. I wanna go to Six Flags, great adventure, and take a dip way down the shore. Adventure, and take a dip way down the shore in Point Pleasant. All right, I couldn't sing it fully through. I'm sorry. I'm off my A game today. I'm tilted right now. I'm playing on tilt. I'm playing on tilt right now. So forgive me guys if I tank your elos. Go to Six Flags, great adventure, and take a dip way down the shore in Point Pleasant. All right, let's work. Flags, great adventure. Six Flags, great adventure. Yeah, that's nice. And then we'll cut this so that we get rid of any potential lip smacking and silences. I don't even lip smack when I sing. Go to Six Flags, great adventure, and take a dip way down the shore in Point Pleasant. Go to Six Flags, great adventure, and take a dip way down the Sorry. And it works very well, to be honest. It is. Sorry, I forgot to switch it back. I'm like singing in the bottom corner while I'm just like singing. You don't even hear me singing. You just hear the song, and you just see the map of New Jersey. That's so funny. Sorry. Again, I think I was talking about how I've been off my A game literally while that was on. So that's it works out. It works out. I'm gonna record one more. I think this is gonna give it a little bit of a Steely Dan edge in terms of the harmony writing. So we'll see how it turns out.
Homeward drives. I wanna go to Six Flags, great adventure, and take a dip way down the shore in Point Pleasant.
Let's see how it turned out, where I just sing one note and expect it to sound good.
Go to Six Flags.
Wait, what happened? What did I do? Why am I in smart tempo? Hello? All right. Wait a second. Something is weird. Do I see the little guy surprised, looking to his left in the tracks? Green hair, green eyes, pink. I do see it. I do see it. And this is his little hat. This is his hat. Wow. This is his hat. This is his mouth. His mouth. He's got a little U for a mouth. He's got a long nose. I was walking back to my department at work and I was subconsciously humming this. Let's go. I'd say that's hook territory. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah, every one of the Jersey songs is gonna be a heater. Now I'm thinking I do want to release like the first 7 and call that like South Jersey, but I did just do a release this year and I don't want to kill it, so I might just put it out in January. People will wait, but it's whatever. It's just so you can listen to it on Spotify, I guess.
Pennies are running down to Ocean County. When summer comes, it's down to LBI. And when it's brick out there, I'll leave old party, taking the GSP for homeward drives. I wanna go to Six Flags, great.
One more time.
I wanna go to Six Flags, great adventure, and take a dip way down the shore in Point Pleasant. I wanna go to Six Flags, great adventure, and take a dip way down the shore in Point Pleasant. I wanna go to Six Flags, great adventure, and take a dip way down the shore.
Yeah.
In Point Pleasant. Lakewood is home to lots of Jewish people, and it's our father called this place home too. Much of the county's covered in pine barrens. Yeah, Ocean County's got a lot for you.
I think that's cool. I'm trying to think, is there anything that the song needs? Let's listen to it.
Pennies are running down to Ocean County. When summer
Oh, I know what this song needs.
and when it's brick out there, I'll leave old party, taking the
I had to mute my mic for it, but I know what this song needs.
I wanna go to Six Flags, great adventure, and take a dip way down the shore in Point Pleasant.
no. A little tambourine. Okay, this is me with the input monitoring on, but I'm gonna turn that on, and then I'm gonna stand really far back.
Pennies are running down an Ocean County. When summer comes, it's down to LBI. And when it's brick out there, I'll leave old party, taking the GSP for homeward drives. I wanna go to Six Flags, great adventure, and take a dip way down the shore in Point Pleasant. Lakewood is home to lots of Jewish people, and the Todd Father calls this place home too. Much of the county's covered in pine barrens. Yeah, Ocean County's got a lot for you.
Yeah, Joe, I know you got me for real Tambo. Whatever I do, you gotta learn. You gotta get a bunch of Oxperk stuff. Like you can do congas, if you can do timbales, if you can do shaker, claves. That would be epic. You become a real percussionist. D major, D minor, E minor, F major. Very close. You had the right. You were a relative key away. Let's see. And the tambourine. I mean, it's got to be. Ha ha ha! There it is. There's the sauce. Yes, dude. But actually, I shouldn't do that. I gotta turn the latency off, and then where are my hi-hats panned? They're panned to the left player side, so I'm gonna pan the tambourine to the right. Oh. And when it's brick out there, I'll leave old party, taking the GSP for homeward drives. I wanna go to Six Flags, great adventure, and take a dip way down in Point Pleasant. I am gonna do a little funky magic on this one though, because I kind of messed up at the beginning, but go to Six Flags. We'll do this to make it sound a little neater, and we will do this. Actually this. That's better. Great adventure, and take a dip way down the shore. What's my opinion on New Jersey? I mean, you know what my opinion on New Jersey I feel like is at this point. I love it. I love New Jersey. Part of why I make this series is to convince people that their impression of New Jersey being the so-called armpit of America is based purely. Sorry, I'm changing back to the map. Based purely on this part, right? And I'm gonna show you which part it is. It's a very specific. It's like this section right here, of this section here. I want to say, yeah, this section here sucks, actually. So say you're from New York, right? And you're like, okay, I got to go to New Jersey for something. I got to go, I don't know, go down the shore. And I don't know, you live in Brooklyn or whatever, or Queens. You go this way, right? Or I guess if you lived there, if you live in Brooklyn, I guess you go Verrazano, cross Staten Island, which you hate for some reason. You get here, and you get through this part. Look at this. So this part, look at all that. all of these things. And if this is your first exposure to to New Jersey, then no wonder you think it's doo doo. And conversely, if you're coming from the Bronx or I don't know, Manhattan, you get to this part, which is swamp and smelly. So yeah, but I'm not gonna let like somebody from New York like define like I'm not gonna let an outsider define what the public opinion is for the state that they don't even live in. You know what I mean? Like, have you ever been to Brendan T. Burn State Forest? Have you ever been to Avalon? Have you ever been to Down? You know? Have you ever been to? I'm not gonna go there. Have you ever been to National Park? I mean, like, come on. You know, it's nice. Have you ever been to? I don't know, Pittman. You ever been to Woodstown, like Salem, anywhere? You sort of lived in Elizabeth. Oof. Yeah, I mean, like, here's the thing. Like, you get up here, like, yeah, no duh, you're gonna hate it. And this is why I'm a South Jersey supremacist. Like, I really, and first of all, this is why I made the Jersey series, is because like people talk mad crap about New Jersey, and I'm like, dude, you don't know the half of it. You don't know anything. You don't know what you're talking about. You have never seen pure beauty of like getting lost in Pinelands. You've never felt that. You've never had that feeling of, oh, I am enveloped by the nature of this beauty. You know, so I don't know. That's just me, and I'm being a little patriotic for my state. You know what I mean? The state that I now live in. I did not used to live here. I used to live here in Pennsylvania. Here, I used to live here in this neighborhood. I don't live there anymore. But I don't know. God bless New Jersey, basically. That's where I am. Oh, that's what I'm saying. God bless New Jersey. Every other state can. I'll take or leave. Honestly, to be honest with you, I will take or leave any other state. So that's my opinion of New Jersey. Absolutely. And even leaving that area 25 miles away, it's pure forest, farms, beautiful, and very anachronistic architecture going through North Jersey. Such great parts on the far ends. Yes, like up here, High Point State Park, beautiful. Delaware Water Gap. Are you like? This is literally the north part of New Jersey is the Appalachian Mountains. You wouldn't think it, and you don't immediately like think about like that, but this is Appalachian Mountains. It's part of the Appalachian Mountain Range, New Jersey. You think of New Jersey as relatively flat. You think of it as shore, but there's actual literal mountains up here. Like that's Bergen County. I mean, say what you want about the people. It's nice, you know. So don't let Patterson define what you think about New Jersey. You know, don't let Kearney define. Is that how you say it? I don't know how you say it. Don't let. I mean, like these are just like, have you ever been to Somerville? Somerville's nice. Somerville's nice. The Raritan Valley is nice. You know. Have you ever been to Lambertville, Phillipsburg? Where's Lambertville? It's up here somewhere. Lambertville. I can't find it. Is that what it's called? Lambertville? I don't know. Maybe not snow. Anyways, all I'm gonna say is like your mind will change about New Jersey when you drive this road, 206. You just look up, you look left, and you're right, and you're like, oh, wow. So this is New Jersey, in Montgomery Township and Going up to Hillsboro. It's just different, man. It's just different. Like you don't know, you never seen that. People never seen that, you know. Anyway, rant over. Let's go back to making music. So that's my opinion of New Jersey. Long story short, that is my opinion of the state in which I live. That is to say, high. My opinion is very high.
Pennies are running down to Ocean County. When summer comes, it's down to LBI. And when it's brick out there, I'll leave Old Party, taking the GSP for homeward drives. I wanna go to Six Flags, Great Adventure, and take a dip way down the shore.
Oh, I know what else this needs. I don't have the actual real one, so I have to use a software one. But one day I will get a bunch of percussion toys, and my songs will sound amazing. But for now, we will use the stock Logic. Thank you to whoever developed Logic for including stock sounds in it that are actually pretty decent and not bad. Where is it? Oh, here we go. Multi-sampler. It does hit different. You're right about that. Add presets. And we will go here. Percussion, performance instruments. Here we go. Blocks and bells performance. And check this out. Check what I'm about to do. Ha 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 ha. Little cowbell. Obviously not just like that, but we're gonna do a little bit of a sound design here. We're gonna put a little. Let's put an 1176 on here. Why not? Because it's percussive. We'll do the revision E. Apple. It hits different. It does. All right. Let's see here. Let's get like a -5 gain reduction. Level match. I literally always forget every time I look at an 11676 like emulation. I always forget because I know it's backwards. I literally always forget which one is fast attack. Which side is fast attack? I think fast is on the right and slow is on the left. I think fast attack and then slow release. I think that's what that is. I think that's correct.
Take a dip way down.
Actually, I'll change the pattern to be yes, I'm correct. Higher numbers faster. Yeah, I knew it's something weird. I know it's something weird.
Great adventure. And take blizzards. Lakewood is home to Ocean County. When summer
You like the warm audio stuff? They physically label it as fast and slow, like the warm audio, like outboard remake of the 1176, like their actual like physical outboard gear.
Lakewood is home to lots of Jewish people.
Yeah. I like warm audio. I don't own any of their equipment, but I like what they're doing in the space. Like I've always wanted to get their U87 clone thing. I feel like it'd be nice to have, right? All I use these days is this thing. This is like everything that I do. You have their pedal 76 on your baseboard. Ah, yes. 1176 on the bass, indeed.
People, and it's our father called us.
Actually, I'm gonna change the color of this to yellow because it's close enough to orange, but it's not drums. Well, no, we'll do this yellow, the one that Logic Drummer likes to use. This yellow.
Go to sea.
Or is that? No, I don't know. I don't know what I'm talking about.
Great adventure. And take a dip way down the shore in Point Pleasant. Lakewood is home to lots of Jewish people, and the Todd Father called this place home too. Much of the
And you know what? I am gonna also put an 11.6 on this tambourine. Though I'm gonna speed up the release a little bit because it's kind of squashing it a lot. And also it's insanely hot because I'm clipping the should probably adjust the gain on these actually, because they might be too hot. Yeah, because it's even like peak. It's like that's probably a little bit more tolerable for the for this 1176 to input or to process.
Flags. Down the shore in Point Pleasant. Lakewood is home to lots of Jewish people. And
yeah, that's better. Boom, 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 boom. All right. Let's see. Am I doing?
Barons, yeah, Ocean County's got a lot for you.
Okay, that's cool.
Ocean. I wanna go to sea.
Oh yeah, I'll show you guys this. I ripped from Quincy Jones's like production on Thriller. This thing. It's very like. It's very PYT, right?
Pennies are running down to Ocean County. When summer comes, it's down to LBI. And when it's brick out there, I'll leave old party. Taking the GSP for homeward drives. I wanna go to Six Flags, great adventure. And take a dip way down the shore in Point Pleasant. Lakewood is home to lots of Jewish people.
And this is the final step that we'll be doing. Is what I like to do at the very end is make the instrumental and the vocal bus two separate buses. And then what is this? Bus 6. Assign bus 6 to it. And then I'll use Soothe. It's kind of a hack, but I like the way it sounds. I use Soothe 2, sidechain, bus 6. I use the flat start. Turn the sidechain on. To put a low cut, put a high cut so it doesn't affect those too much. I'll make it a little sharper actually. And then
down to Ocean County. When summer comes, it's down to LBI. And when it's brick out there, I'll leave old party. Taking the GSP for homeward drives. I wanna go to Six Flags, great adventure.
it helps to just carve out
And take a
space.
dip way down the shore Lakewood is home to lots of Jewish people, and it's our father called this place home too. Much of the county's covered in pine barrens. Yeah, Ocean County's got a lot for you.
It just kind of helps to cut some of the frequencies that the vocals are, you know, taking up from the instrumental, just to add a little bit more room in the frequency spectrum without being too much. PT Cruisin', hello, welcome in. Thank you for tuning in. We're just making up some music. If you're not familiar, I also do New Jersey songs for each little 1 minute song for each Jersey county. We're doing Ocean County today. Right now we're, you know, even in this other style, I do very much like a yacht rock sound, right? I do very much, it's still very much like, listen to this, it's very yacht rock still.
Pennies are running down to Ocean County.
Right? It's not so much the Steely Dan thing, it's more like an Atlanta rhythm section kind of sound, or like a Supertramp thing. You found my yacht rock remixes a few days ago and you listened to them so much. Thank you. I put in a new Christmas one today, so hope you check that one out. Every Monday we make stuff like this, so hope to see you again. This is like the yachtiest part, right?
Lakewood is home to lots of Jewish people, and it's our father called this place home too. Much of the county's covered in pine barrens. Yeah, Ocean County's got a lot for you.
You know what I might do actually? These lead vocals are they're nicely dynamic, and they sound like they have the same like dynamics of like, you know, classic stuff. But I wonder what it would happen if I put another compressor right before my LA2A. This is a trick that I had seen people do before.
Pennies are running down the ocean.
The real hack is using more than one compressor, right? Fast attack slowly.
Taking the GSP for homeward drives. I wanna go to Six Flags, great adventure.
Yeah, just to catch the low, the quiet parts, right? Because it's very dynamic.
Running down to Ocean County. When summer comes, it's down to LBI. And when it's brick out there, I'll leave Old Party. Taking the GSP for homeward drives. I wanna go to Six Flags, great adventure, and take a dip in Point Pleasant. Lakewood is home to lots of Jewish people, and it's our father called this place home too. Much of the county's covered in pine barrens.
Esoteric Jihad. We left IG beginning of 2025, but I'm glad I'm here now. My soul is yearning for yacht rock. Yes, welcome in. Let you in on a little secret. This is kind of like where I like to be anyway. Like IG is really my place where for discoverability, like I put stuff up there, but this is really where we hang out, you know. I'm glad you're here. Esoteric Jihad. Welcome in. Yeah. You'll see a lot more YouTube stuff from now on. I stream every Monday, Tuesday, and Friday. On Mondays, of course, we make yacht rock, right? But I put a new one out today, guys. If you haven't already checked it out, Christmas song today. Christmas yacht rock is real. Please check it out. It's on my channel. It's the most recent video. If you haven't seen it yet, please do. If any mods are in chat, drop a link. If not, whatever. Christmas yacht rock is indeed real. Yes, you're right about that, PT Cruisin'. You are right about that. And also, New Jersey yacht rock is real. You were imagining the final scene of It's a Wonderful Life while you watched it. Thank you, Joe. Thank you for dropping that in. You are a real one. Imagining the final scene of It's a Wonderful Life when you watched it. Yeah. Yeah. And can you believe we filmed it literally last night? Me and Joe here, the mod here. He's my cameraman. This NJ Counting series is a big songwriting flex. Yes. I mean, that's you've picked up a little bit on like why I'm doing it anyway too. It's kind of a vehicle that I had for okay, how can something be viral but like still show off my like chops of like what like how I write songs? Because like before I was doing like the brain rot covers and stuff, and I still am gonna do those. I'm still gonna do some Steely Dan stuff, but like I like making I like writing songs, and I think the New Jersey series is a good way to acclimate people to how I like to write, how I like to produce, and especially in this like retro style, right?
Pennies are running down to Ocean County.
So yeah, I'm flexing on y'all. I think this might be it. I think this might be how I push this song out. I think I'm happy with this. So we'll listen to this one time, and then we'll move on to something else. We'll probably sit down and then I don't know, make a new one. Let's see, make a new tune.
Pennies are running down to Ocean County. When summer comes, it's down to LBI. And when it's brick out there, I'll leave old party, taking the GSP for homeward drives. I wanna go to Six Flags, great adventure, and take a dip way down the shore in Point Pleasant.
Maybe I'm bringing that vocals down.
Wood is home to lots of Jewish people, and the Todd father called this place home too. Much of the county's
That's the Todd father. I think he's a baseball player.
Ocean County's got a lot for you.
And that's the song. Short and sweet, under a minute, really. We're gonna be filming this next week, so if you're in and around Ocean County, we might see you. But expect this around like the Christmas week. So, alrighty. What did I just do? Did I quit? Did I close my Logic? I did. Let's go back to this map of Jersey. Ocean County. This is the county that we just did that song for. I name dropped Lakewood, Brick, Six Flags, Point Pleasant, LBI, this whole island, and Barnegat. Lots of fun. So, moving on. Let's go back to Logic. What should we do now? We should make something. Here, how about this? I'll show y'all an exclusive. I'll give y'all an exclusive original song as a little thank you for being here, like actually here. You will get an exclusive. You will get to hear my original song. I know, Joe, you've already heard this a million times because I've already played it like a million times. But, you know, these guys who have not heard it will get to hear what the state that it's in, at least right now. How's that sound? You guys want to hear an original song? It's an original Yacht Rock song. It would be my first when I put it out. And I'm probably gonna put it out like February, maybe January. We'll see. But early sneak peek, early preview of the song, and we're gonna listen to the whole thing. If you've caught me at a live show, you've heard this song also. If you've seen me play live, you've heard this song because I have played this song at all my shows. Check it out. We're bringing Yacht Rock back to 2025, or no, we're bringing it into 2026. It's coming with us. Should be able to see it now. Look at that. Dryce, welcome in. I love your style, man. Thank you. You're gonna get an exclusive taste of my style here with my original song here. This is gonna be a world premiere. It'll come out like in a couple months, but only you guys will get to, the people who are alive will get to hear it. And also, like, it'll be on YouTube as a VOD, but no one's gonna watch the VODs anyway. It's my original song. Frozen Asian, huh? He's also Filipino. My kababayan, my brother. Does he look like me? Does he got a mustache? Does he have chinky eyes like me?
I gotta get behind the wheel and drive away from this feeling. 'Cause that's the only way I'd feel alive with a heart still bleeding. Nights like these, I'm cruising doing 90 on 9 to 5. 'Cause I don't care, no idea where I'm going on if I survive. It's over, so over. I'm waving at you till the sodium lights turn gray. So over. I'm driving recklessly 'cause nothing could go my way. Cruising through darkness in the rain, waiting for a sunny Monday. Yeah. Remember when you said we'd still be friends? I feel the rejection, but everyone has left me in the end, and you're no exception. Nights like these, I'm cruising doing 90 on 9 to 5. 'Cause I don't care, no idea where I'm going or if I survive. It's over, so over. I'm waving at you till the sodium lights
Yeah.
turn gray.
Somebody's told me that. Yeah, it's very Somebody's Baby. Yeah,
I'm driving reckless
but a little bit like Somebody's Baby gets a little rocky. This is a little smoother.
through darkness in
Same key though.
rain, waiting for a sunny Monday. Thought that maybe we could make amends and try to start anew. But when you told me we could still be friends, I knew that wasn't true.
And we ride off into the sunset. And the end of the song. Yeah, I'm very proud of that one. That one has been like a year plus in the making in terms of when the song was first written and then when I produced it, when I eventually recorded it. For whatever reason, it takes me for like stuff like where I release like an original song, like it takes me a million years to actually put it out. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed it. That was badass. Thank you Drice, DLK. So that'll come out like probably, yeah, it took a while. Yeah, the Good Luck Babe was fire, hits the same spot. It's very much like, I think I kind of wrote this after I had done that cover, but I had not recorded this until like maybe like a year after that, right? So yeah, this will be cool. It's the same kind of similar vibe to the Good Luck Babe thing. Probably February, maybe March at the latest. The only reason that it's gonna take that long to put out is because I already put something out this month. I gotta kind of do that cycle. January, we'll see if I decide to do January, February. I've got some stuff released with other people, and I don't want to like be in the way of that. So either January or March. We'll see. Maybe February if I decide to be mean a little bit to those other guys. Anyway, that's my song. It's So Over. When I play live shows in Philly and all around, really, whenever I play a live show, like that's a staple of my set. So if you want to hear that song live, tune in, tap into the thing there. How about this? With the remaining time we have, like, let's get started on a brain rot parody or something. I don't know. I have to do Kings. Kings is like next, so. Nico says, I have a really soft spot for your Good Luck Babe cover. Looking forward to when this releases too. Thank you so much. It's very much the same, like a similar vibe to the it's a very similar vibe to the Good Luck Babe cover. That has that sort of rhythm is what we call the doobie bounce, right? It's very iconic of like the Doobie Brothers and Michael McDonald stuff. Green Ferret, does all my stuff go on YouTube? Yes, all my stuff goes on YouTube. So yeah, everything that I ever do should be going on YouTube. I might forget sometimes, but like big releases and stuff will always be on YouTube. YouTube is like where my long form content always lives. YouTube is where I stream. YouTube is where I put shorts, and YouTube is where everything that I do lives. Yeah. Maybe I shouldn't be playing that out loud. That might get me DMCA'd. But here's what we'll do. These we'll bring these, and then we'll slightly tune them this way. We're probably not gonna do the piano part right now, but we're gonna do the drums real quick. Your favorite part in Good Luck Babe. I told you so. That part, yeah. That's always fun to do live. Like that's like at the very, very top of my range. Loved that Northern Lion found you. I loved it too. I was literally just telling my dad about it earlier today. I am very, very. I'm elated after that. Like I'm glad that he acknowledged that I exist. Like it's almost like I feel like my work is done here. You know what I mean? But nah, I gotta keep going because I like doing this, and I legitimately want to do every song. And you stick around tomorrow. If you're around tomorrow at like 1, you probably are. If you're a normal NL watcher, I do stream at like at the same time that he does. But I'll be playing the dulls. I play the dulls every Tuesday. I play those every Tuesday, and then I'm gonna do GeoGuessr as well, actually tomorrow as well. So we're gonna actually, here's what we're gonna do. Okay, that's very odd that in the original of Kings, like the drums are panned left. I did not notice that, but we are gonna change that. We're gonna like redo these drums here in MIDI for Kings. Last week actually we did a Steely Dan tier list, so that was a lot of fun. This might be, yeah, this probably won't get me claimed if I just play the isolated drums. Right. Actually, that's insanely loud. I just realized. This is the start of Kings. Now they lay his body down. All right. That's the intro, I think. Or this is the intro, sorry. Now they lay his body down. Actually, this is gonna be 80s. I'm deliberately not like playing the full track because I don't know. It might get claimed if I just like do that, you know. They lay his body down. So I'm just erring on the side of caution because I don't want the stream to get taken down or have to cut out this entire section from the VOD. But if I must, I will. Dude, actually, like 2-3 weeks ago, I played like whatever that hip hop song was. I forgot what it was called. It was like a meme song. Flicks is another chatter that's here sometimes. They told me to listen to like something off Lyrical Lemonade. I played it for like 10 seconds and it immediately got like demonetized. So I cut that section right out. I didn't realize they were so litigious, the Lyrical Lemonade people. Maybe that was my fault though for underestimating the power of the Lemonade. Copy and pasting these hits. I still recall the way you led the charge and saved the day. That's where we are in the song here. I can hear him in the night. We've seen the last of good King Richard. Been a fan of yours since coming across Steely Dan Brainrot covers. Appreciate you sharing your process with us. Thank you so much. I'm glad that you're artificial hip. I'm glad you're coming in and watching me actually make a Steely Dan Brainrot cover right now. I don't know if I can. Whatever. I'm not playing. I'm deliberately only playing the drum part because like I don't want this to get taken down. Because not that they're particularly litigious, but how long did it take before I felt I was really close to Fagen and David Palmer Vox? I would say I'm close to Fagen. I would say I don't sound anything like David Palmer. To be honest, that's just me personally. But it took until the only time I realized that I sounded pretty close to Fagen was when I made the first video, which was Reeling in the Years. I put that first video out, and people were accusing me of using AI, which I don't. I don't even know how to use RVC or anything like that. I just know what it is. But yeah, I put that out, and everyone was like, "Using AI? You kind of sound like Donald Fagen." And I'm like, "Do I?" And then I did the Do It Again one, and then people also were confused. And then I did Peg after that, and I think that kind of I put in that Peg video. I put a little screen recording of the Logic session, and I think that by then had dispelled any suspicion that I may be using AI. So it was news to me when I even started doing it. I didn't do the Steely Dan Brainrot because I sounded like Donald Fagen. I think it's just a happy accident. I think I love Steely Dan so much, and I have so much appreciation for the way they arrange their music, the way that Donald Fagen sings, the way that like the vocals are harmonized. That like I just have a natural like I want to dive into like how do they make that and how do I do that, you know? So I think it just worked out. Okay, this is the chorus. We've seen the last of kings, of good King Richard. All right, this is we can pump this up to like 88 or something. Boom. Boom. Spunka. Actually, you know what? Let's just give it a lot more subtle than that. What is the thing here? It's just a little snare hit. Rizzler, don't lose that aura. Exactly. I think in my version of it, I think I said Livy. I was talking about Livy Dunn because she was relevant at the time. I'm not to say that she's not relevant, but like people were talking about Baby Gronkin rizzing up Livy Dunn much more. But but now it's Paul Skeens. I don't know anything about that stuff anyway. Like, that's just through osmosis. Like, I've just picked that up. Are these the acoustic drum engines that come with Logic? No. Here, let me show y'all what I do use, and I'm always happy to show this off. I use Superior Drummer. So Superior Drummer is one of the best drum library software out there. It's industry standard in a lot of places. Lots of you hear in trailers and stuff. Superior Drummer 3. So this is the Elliott Shiner state-of-the-art SDX that I use. This library I think is really, really good if you are doing what I like to do. I was convinced to get this because Elliott Shiner is one of the engineers on Asia and Gaucho. So yeah, he was exactly. He was one of the engineers that engineered Asia and Gaucho. And he has a couple rooms here. There's a couple pieces in this thing. So I use mainly these two. I think Studio ISO, and let me open up another instance where I have my other patch. I have a patch that I like to call Porcaro-ish drums. And this sort of mimics a little bit more what Porcaro's kit in the 80s, early 80s kind of looked like. And this uses the live room. This uses the live room library. So Porcaro, I think, for a lot of the time, used 2 up, 2 down, 2 rack, 2 floor, kick drum with no front head. I only wish that these were like these also had no reso head options, because that's and no reso head and mic'd up to the batter head, because that is what would have been commonplace at the time. I think he used the Black Beauty. I think Porcaro used the Black Beauty a lot. So there's a Black Beauty sample that's in this library, the Black Beauty, that's, you know, in this. And this Yamaha Phoenix, whatever he calls it. I don't really care so much about the actual like shell, as long as it's the same size and no front head. For something that kind of resembles, you know, that that Porcaro kind of setup. And all the, you know, these presets have like stuff that are mixing on it already. Like, you know, this is the 1073 emulator that I use, tape emulation, LA2A, EQ, and some kind of like circuit that's similar to like Dolby A exciter, which is like very much the Gaucho thing. Gaucho sounds so bright because of Dolby A, right? Or Dolby A trick, as they call it. Let me get rid of that though. You see that Toontrack is still running the Black Friday holiday sale. There's still a lot of sales right now for the for all the not just Toontrack, but like lots of stuff. Like earlier today, we were talking about Melodyne when I was working on my Jersey song. And like Melodyne Essential is like $25 right now. And on Plugin Boutique, you can get Melodyne Assistant for like $74. Well, I just bought it on Sweetwater, and then I'm gonna probably get the upgrade. That's off Plugin Boutique or something. I don't know. Still a lot of good sales. So if anybody who's watching is still interested in getting more software, like, get them now before the end of the year. So I can just straight up play the track. Didn't mean to do that. Not trying to get my video muted here. It's doing a little like this thing here. Oh yeah, this is the thing at the end. and then it's probably where I'll end that. Buddy, see ya. See ya. I hope to see you tomorrow. Tomorrow will be doing our usual things on Tuesdays. Thanks for stopping in, buddy. Appreciate you. Yeah, I think the drummer in this, what's his name, Jim Hodder, he's actually doing the some ghost thing in some of these. I'll just add them just because they'll add some nice groove. And we're not done yet though, because we still have to do. I'm gonna select everything. Or I'm at least I'm gonna do this thing. I'm gonna select everything except for these little ghosts. I'm gonna deselect these and do my favorite thing ever to make drums instantly start to groove. And it's this. Watch this. Watch this, y'all. Right now it's really stilted, but check this out. Oh. Never mind, that was a mistake. 16, and then we'll do like 53. Maybe 52. Yeah. You can feel that. Oh, that feels great. Just a slight little push on the e's and uhs of the 16th nail grid, like adds such a you know, I don't know. That's that kind of stuff is very, very special to me. Let's see here. This is the main groove. Let's deselect anything that's like on the 32nd note level, which is these like little ghosty things. And then put a little of that sauce on it. How they lay his body down. Settle men who run this town. I still recall the way that the charges stayed today. I forgot to do the ride thing here. It's a bung 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 bung. And we'll do the little velocity thing just to give it a little bit more feel. And then the finishing touch on the drums is, of course, well, actually I got to do the thing here for that one. Just a slight touch of swing, right? The finishing touch here is humanize, and then humanize we will do let's see, how much will we humanize actually? We'll do like 6 slightly off, maybe 7. Keep it tight. Oh, that's too much. No, not a whole beat. And then velocity we'll do real short, like 6. And then operate only. There you go. Yes, now you have various like flams here. Like if you look at here, these things are flamming, but ever so slightly, just enough to create some separation between the actual like hits. Ooh. See that you see this flam here with the rim shot and the hi-hat? Yeah. That's how I make up for not being able to really play drums that well. It's just being able to actually like kind of key them in good enough. I'll turn that down a little bit. Here, how about what if I did this? You've returned from eating chicken, Chicken Eater 83. You've returned from eating chicken. Welcome back in. We're doing more of that. We kind of shifted gears. Now we're kind of doing a little bit of the brain rot thing here. Why is this an other when it's separated? I guess because it's a piano. It should have been in the piano. I don't know. I'm glad it separated it. Maybe I thought it was something else. I don't know. What's the bass? Let's learn the bass line. We're going to learn the bass line real quick here. I think what's awesome about like the Steely Dan brain rot stuff is that like I get to basically learn a little piece of every Steely Dan song on like 4 instruments or 3 instruments. I guess 4 technically. All right. So what we have here. Ooh. I don't know if you can see me playing bass right here. I got my P bass right here. I don't know. I don't really. One day I'll learn how to play Portrait of Tracy. Ah. I don't know where the harmonic is. I don't know where that is. I just put labella flats on this thing. Oh, so much fun to play, and it's a Squire too. But it feels like $1 million. My only complaint with this bass is like I would like to have the fret edges rolled or something, but it's honestly so old that like normal wear has rolled them itself. Okay, let's learn this bass line. Sorry for lollygagging. Okay. Three, 4. 3 and a 4. I can lay that down. No. Now I lay this bass line down. I'll tune my bass though. The original's probably not in 440 though, but I'm gonna play it in 440. Does me not to care. 2, 3, and a 1, a 2, and a here we go. 3, and I know my signal's pretty high, but dun, dun. Ah. Ba 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 ba. Right. Ah. Right, I'm guessing that's what it is. Ah, ba ba. Yeah, it does that. Yeah, yeah. It goes back to the lick. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so it's like the they lay his body down. I said on me run this town. Oh yeah, it's the arpeggio thing. All right, here we go. Let's try it. Ah, I'm too late. I gotta get my fingers. Okay. What is that part? Forgot it already. Oh yeah. So it's longs or quarters. Nice. Okay. I think that's pretty cool. Pretty close. It's boom 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 boom. Yeah, okay, got it. What is it? Boom, ba-da, ba. Forgot it already. And I do one more time. No, I don't like that one. keep forgetting that's the 2-5 there. And I'll just start from there. I think that's good. Let's hear it. Solo. And now we lay body down. Settle. Run this town. I still recall the wedding and the tones in the man. You bet. Good. Rock on glass, nails on and on. Roll out the bones, raise up your pitches, raise up your glass. You're getting young. Cool. That's good. I think realistically, actually, I'm only gonna start from here. I'm not even gonna do the intro because I'm gonna do this much of the intro really. And 3, 4. Okay, this is very interesting. I really like listening to the, or at least if there's no isolated stems, like using stem separation. I really like listening to the individual like bits of these tracks, especially the early ones, and comparing it to the later ones, because you just hear like how much better they got. Like this is obviously. This is early Steely Dan. This is from their first album, but I really like this song. It's a really good song. It's one of my favorites, and I think that's the one. It's one of the ones off this album that really like stand the test of time, you know. But like I just love that you hear how like kind of like sloppy this guitar is, and not it's not an insult to either Skunk or Denny Dias. Like I don't know who's playing this part. Maybe it's not even either but one of them. Maybe it is Walt, but it's really interesting just to hear like, oh, this would never fly on like Asia or Gaucho, right? But this is when they were rock. This is really rock, you know. I'm gonna grab my guitar real quick, which is over here. So I was gone. I was off screen in this way. Have I ever considered at some point making Genshin Impact type music? Well, I don't really know what Genshin Impact type music is. I assume it's like Chinese inspired instrumental music that's very epic and it's like sounds like an adventure. I'm assuming that's what that sounds like. That's what I would make if I was tasked to write the soundtrack to Genshin Impact. I don't really know any of the music from Genshin Impact. I'm not much of a Hoyoverse sort of a fella. I don't really play that sort of thing. But if you mean like the sort of like Asian Oriental kind of instrumental thing, I'd give it a go. Actually, on this tangent, let's listen to what's a Genshin Impact song I should check out. I am curious. Genshin Impact music. Let's hear it. Let's hear something. 10 hours of relaxing Genshin Impact music, OST, all regions mix. I'm just going to listen to the most memorable one, whatever. A Tale of Two Dragons, maybe this is called. Oh, it's like a piano thing. Is there like more? Oh, that's cool. It's like a 7/8 thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1 and the 2. Kind of sounds like Katamari. The melody. Na, 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 na. Right. That's cool. Bustling afternoon in Mondstadt. Okay, so yeah, I was right. It's like it's modern classical. Modern contemporary classical, not modern classical. It's contemporary classical with Asian Oriental elements. That you just heard like a koto with like flutes and stuff, right? Maybe I do low key wanna. It has been like a new bit of mine. Like every time like somebody enters my car, like I'll have like Chinese music playing on the on my car radio. And not just any Chinese music, specifically like the music that you hear at like a Chinese restaurant, which is a specific type of style called like Chinese New Age traditional instrumental, I guess. I think that's what they call it. That's how you can find like that type of music anyway, because it's like new age is just anything that's instrumental that isn't strictly jazz, but like it's from the 90s and it's like a relaxing music vibe. You know, new age is the word that they use. Anyway, let's get off that. I might. I don't have a passion for it, but if somebody asked me to, I would. Okay, so it's like a D chord on the G, B, and D strings. Let's use some gent plugins. So heavy metal. This is what I use for my guitar tunes as well. What about Xenoblade type music? All right, you're gonna make me do a bunch of looking up stuff. Xenoblade music. I don't know anything about Xenoblade music actually. So best music from the Xenoblade Chronicle series. Let's see. What's the #1 song? I don't know. Like that kind of thing, like the J-rock thing, or you mean like more ambient stuff, like perhaps this one. If what you mean is just classical, like again like contemporary classical, music, that I could. Not so jazzed on all that, It's not really my thing. Anyway, let's rock on. I'm shredding! Yes! I don't like this tone. This is too much. How about this? It's a little bit more what I'm looking for. Yeah, artificial hip or artificial hip. You are right. The archetype stuff does go crazy, and I've been using it for a very, very long time now. And it's never done me any wrong. It's always done good by me. Which is why I trust it to us. I'm not doing that. Name that song. Just kidding, I'm not playing that. Here. I think that's the melody. Move yourself. Never did another soldier. Legendary guard. Who's this guy that just died? Oh. What the heck? Oh no. I didn't know about this. I just found out Phil Upchurch died. Now y'all don't know nothing about Phil Upchurch maybe, but if you're like me, you know a lot about Phil Upchurch. Played a lot with George Benson. Fellow by the name George Benson. On the song Breezin', he plays bass. I just saw a notification. Legendary guitarist at the age of 83 dies or passes away. And I'm like, legendary guitarist, huh? Who could that be? I clicked it. It's Phil Upchurch. The guy who played with George Benson and who was a great guitarist in his own right as well. And was often known as a stable member of his band throughout the 70s and 80s. What in the world? Nah, he's great. He was great. Rest in peace. He plays the bass on Breezin', bro. That's him. Boom, 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 boom. That's him playing the bass on that one. I think he also does background guitars on that recording, if I'm not mistaken. He says he passed in late November. Yeah, I just found out about it. Thinnest mustache in the biz, Phil Upchurch. Yes, sir. Yeah, I just found out about it. Crazy. And not only did he work with George Benson, he did a lot of stuff in just a session world. That is crazy. Rest in peace. I have a lot of session guy heroes, and he's one of them. Well, heroes as in like I wasn't following everything he did, but you know I had a huge amount of respect for him. I think this is a close enough tone for the Kings thing. That's too much drive, I feel like. Then we'll do that, a little of this, little sauce. Actually, I think I should do it here. He's definitely playing this on a Strat. I don't have a Strat, so I have like a Cutlass is the closest thing. And I'll do the condenser to get a little bit more of the body. I think that's the chords. So it's uh what is that? What is he doing there? Something. He's doing something. Oh. Uh. He's doing something like that. Artificial Hip, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for tuning in. Hope to catch another in the future. I'm streaming every week, Monday, Tuesday, Friday. See ya. Cool. I think that's it. What am I doing? I'm recording on this bass thing. That was a mistake. And one, two, three. I think I got it from here on out. It's one more time. What does he do here? Oh yeah. I missed that. It's gonna be a patchwork of tracks here. I keep missing it. See, it's that at the end. I'm really on the blame. Forgot that last part. Oh, we have the guitars for that, which sound like this. Let it down. No me for this town. Here we go away. Let the charge save the day. Blue blood rain. I can hear the wind of the plane. Of the last of the King Richard. He let the glass is on and on. I'll let the bones raise up the pitches. The glass is on. Oh, I gotta add a reverb bus. Bus! I forgot to add a reverb bus. Pull out the balls and raise up your pitcher. Raise up the glass of the kingdom. Yeah, I think that's the guitars. I'm not gonna do the piano today. I think I'm gonna do the piano another time. But we can take a look at the other stuff that's here. What is this instrument? I have no idea what that instrument is. It's like a synth, early synth, but it's not really a synth. It's like a organ of some kind. Uh, I'm gonna instinct says to use like a harmonium or something in the keyscape library. Um, oh, actually, I gotta change this to 14. Like this kind of sound. I feel like I'm missing some sounds actually. There's no way I just have a harmo card. There's also harmonium I think in keyscape, right? Um, oh, I could be tripping. Anyway, I think this is fine. Would I do a KP? No, I don't think I would do a K-pop Demon Hunters parody. I don't think I would. I've never seen it first and foremost. I don't plan on seeing it. I don't know. Like a parody of a K-pop Demon Hunter song. If I did that, I think people would want to have my head on a stake. Or like a song, and I'm singing about K-pop, like this song, for example, like a random song, and then I sing about K-pop Demon Hunters to that song. That might be a little bit more approachable, but I'd have to watch it first. I don't think that's right. I'm not gonna use keyscape. I'm gonna use like a sampler or something of some kind. Cause it's like a harmonium maybe. Princess keyboards. That's closer. It's like a melodica type thing. Do, do, and would I consider rapping at some point? I have rapped before. Uh, okay. We're gonna end the stream, but I'm gonna leave you guys with something with a little nugget of something to chew on. Now that you've brought that up, uh, that's gonna be it for music making. But I'm gonna show y'all one last thing on the internet that I had done. Let's see here. Let me see if I still have it here. Do I still have it, or is it here? Trying to find it. Oh, here it is. I found it. Here. So here's a rap album I made when I was I made this when I was. Would I consider making a Never Gonna Give You a parody? No, just because that song itself has too much. Here's an album where I'm rapping. Here. I'll leave you with this.
Yeah.
It's our school project where I sing about physics.
Sound waves hitting your brain. Sound waves hitting your brain. Vibrations making these waves. Molecules moving the space. Sound waves hitting your brain. Sound waves hitting your brain. Vibrations making these waves. Molecules moving the space. Sound waves hitting your brain. Sound waves hitting your brain. Vibrations making these waves.
It's cat. It's not Maul. It's cat.
Molecules moving the space. Sound waves hitting your brain. Sound waves hitting your brain. Vibrations making these waves. Molecules moving the space. Sound propagates through movement. And music just for amusement. Sound waves will travel to matter. Molecules gotta scatter. Sound make the medium vibrate. Particles moving, yeah, that's the way. Increase pressure, compression. Decrease pressure, refraction. Sounds a mechanical wave. It's longitudinal wave. Amplitude higher of the wave. Wave like the length of the wave. Sounds a mechanical wave. It's longitudinal wave. Amplitude higher of the wave. Wave like the length of the wave. Sound waves hitting your brain. Sound waves hitting your brain. Vibrations making these waves. Molecules moving the space.
I would call this rap.
Sound waves hitting your
I'm just doing like the Roddy thing of like sing rapping.
Vibrations making these waves. Molecules moving the space. Sound waves hitting your brain. Sound waves hitting your brain. Sound waves hitting your brain. Vibrations making these waves. Molecules moving the space. Sound waves hitting your brain. Sound waves hitting your brain. Vibrations making these waves. Molecules moving the space. Sound wave frequency relates to the pitch. The faster waves oscillate, the higher the pitch. Everything in music's made of some kind of frequency. Even in the music of those without decency. Reverb is shortened from reverberation and sound bouncing back off of things. Every studio using on vocals from Ella to Ari's rings. Absorption the opposite, that's what it says it do. Doesn't reflect all the sound. Curtains and couches and furniture too, including the carpeted ground. On the ground. Waves.
I made the beat on that one as well. And that's me rapping, or I guess if you call that rapping. It's kind of tongue in cheek a little bit because there was a classmate that I had who was trying to be a rapper. I think he still is. I don't know what he's up to these days. And he had like a persona and all that, and he had a certain way that he sang, and like. That was like sort of my way of like, sort of like teasing him a little bit, in that like I was kind of like poking fun at the way that his style, because that's kind of like how how a lot of his songs sound, right? Very like very autotune heavy. I thought it was funny. These are all of these songs are also raps. Like this one's like a corny, like old OG rap. This one's like a hard, like I'm not playing this one because I don't really like this one. Soundwaves was my favorite. That's my favorite out of the whole bunch because it's the most like a song. Forces is like that emo like rap, sad rap thing, and then this one is like feel good. You can find this somewhere. I'm not gonna post like a link to it, but yeah, you can find it somewhere. Anyways, I think that's gonna be it for today's Music Mondays stream. There's certainly a lot of music that we had done, didn't hasn't there? We certainly did a lot of music, right? W stream. Listen, tomorrow we're gonna be doing the dulls again. The Wordle's connections. You know, we're gonna open with that for however long that takes me. Chicken Eater, you'll be pleased to know that Wordle is the first thing we are going to do tomorrow. So, I probably won't do the trolley problems. I'm not like I might do that in another stream, or I might do trolley problems in another stream. We're gonna be doing GeoGuessr actually. After we're gonna be playing GeoGuessr. If you remember last week, some people, or last week and 2 weeks ago, people were coming in like talking about they want to do GeoGuessr. At the time, I wasn't feeling it. Now I'm feeling GeoGuessr. Now I'm feeling GeoGuessr because I realized I'm pretty all right at it. So we're gonna be playing GeoGuessr, the real GeoGuessr too. So I bought the subscription and everything. I now pay for GeoGuessr. So we're gonna be doing that. We'll do a couple maps. We'll probably do like a Philly map or something. Like see if I can figure out where I am in Philadelphia or in the Philadelphia area, and try to get 5,000 on each one because I know the area pretty well. And then we'll just do GeoGuessr. We'll have some, maybe do some duels. We'll see. That's what's on the docket for tomorrow. But for now, I will catch y'all on the flip side. Enjoy the rest of your day. Real quick, actually. Well, I'm not finishing just yet. Don't leave just yet. What was I gonna do? My new song, my new cover. Please watch it. It is this video. Watch it if you've not already seen this. If you've not already seen this video, it just dropped. It's I edited this last night. We filmed this last night. Just dropped. So yeah, check it out. Stream it as well. This is you can stream it on any of these platforms. I think right now it's only on Spotify. It's like sort of filtering out everywhere else. On Spotify, you can check it out here. It's on this is my artist name, Earth Keener. If you don't already know, listen to it. It just came out. It'll be the first track that you'll see in the list because it just came out. Hark the Herald Angels Sing. This is my latest drop. So check it out. Listen to it, watch the video, share it around, share it with your friends, tell your friends. Yes, sir. Alrighty. See y'all. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Bye.